Hey everybody, Happy New Year to you. This is Jay again, and I am getting sober again. And I just wanted to touch base with you since it is now 2019, regardless if you're watching this video in 2021. This is right now 2019, and I wanted to share with you my progress on, I haven't put out a post I think since December 21st, which is the day after my birthday, and some people speculated that I went really hard on my birthday, and I'm here to tell you that that couldn't be further than the truth, or from the truth. I think we were back home in bed. We were back home by like approximately 9:50 p.m. Yeah, so we went out and had dinner, one of my favorite restaurants, and with a couple of my good close friends, my fiance and the kids, and that was it. Just had dinner. And so this update is, I don't really know what the subject is going to be, so whatever you see over here on the thumbnail, I am going to decide that after I'm done making this video. We'll see what happens. I have no idea, but this is really just an update, and it's still kind of about New Year's resolutions. So I guess you're just going to be maybe listening to me talk. I don't know if you're going to learn anything. I don't know if I'm going to teach you anything, but one thing I wanted to touch base on is going back to why I decided to get sober, and a decision that I made, and kind of how things played out in my head. And so this may seem kind of like self-serving when I say this. There's a lot of S's in everything that I'm saying right now, but the idea kind of came to me that as I'm getting older, I'm thinking more about the possibility of having a child, and everybody seems to want me to have a child, especially my fiance and I, not just me randomly, but the union of my fiance and I together. People are really excited about that idea, and I knew that one of the things I had to do to be able to be the father that I want to be, and to be the person that I want to be, is to cut out a few things, specifically booze. Now, nobody thinks that they have a problem, but if you're drinking regularly, it is kind of a problem. Problem that you're wasting your money, and that you're wasting your time. You are literally poisoning your body. So there was a decision that that happened. My fiance's birthday is on November 28th. I hope I got that right. It's on the 26th. Crap. Anyway, it's on the 28th. So on her birthday, I told her that one of the things I wanted to give to her was my sobriety, and I wanted to, as a present, become present, and wholeheartedly present. I wanted to prove to her, and I wanted to prove to the kids, not that the kids really knew that anything was of my concern, but I wanted to be more present for them and to them, and also too, I just wanted to be a better cat dad. I wanted to be more available for fish days, and for fish day, and for treats, and for snuggling and things like that. So I knew that I couldn't be that if I was just kind of depressed from drinking all the time, or if I was just wondering about my next drink, or if I was going to have a beer or wine with dinner, or whatever the case was. And it really wasn't that dramatic, but I guess you get the point. So as a present, I gave my presents to the person that I cared about the most. And moving forward, it couldn't have been a more difficult time, I think. What I mean by that is, so the holidays are coming up. People typically, I don't know about you, but I guess people do drink during the holidays. And then so I knew that going into this year, I wanted to be sober. And I knew that New Year's resolutions didn't exactly work for me personally, just saying that on January 1st, I'll just quit, right? And then go through that whole process, and then a weekend comes, and usually that's when people do quit their resolutions, or maybe coming into February. But so my fiance's birthday was on one of those 2 days that I said, and my birthday was then on December 20th, and then my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ's birthday is, which day that is, right? And then there is New Year's Eve, and then it's New Year's Day. But not only is it New Year's Day, but it's also my fiance's oldest son's birthday. So happy birthday to you, young man. He just turned 11. on New Year's Day. There's a lot of events. And of course you'd say like, well, you probably don't really go too bonkers for the kid's birthday. Sure, but there are a lot of opportunities for me to celebrate. And in that time frame, there were a lot of family dinners, there were a lot of friends dinners, friendsgivings, there were a lot of opportunities. There were people knew that I was being sober and they were still going to pour me a glass anyway. Not because they're jerks, but just because, you know, I had a pretty long, consistent resume of drinking. So, and I even made the statement on Christmas. I said, you know, people don't necessarily associate me with being sober. It's just what I'm doing right now. But hopefully that sticks, and I'm kind of at the habit point of it, which is 21 days. I will preface, I'm not sure what time it is. I do need to go to work immediately after this video. So let me check my cell phone clock watch. It's 2:22, Make-A-Wish. All right. I wished for this video to get 1 million views, so we'll see what happens. I wanted to give my fiance my presents as a present, and also too was for everybody else, you know, and that might sound selfish. You might say like, oh, well, how self-serving of you, and you gave your sobriety. I gave them other stuff too. First of all, Judge Judy. I gave them other stuff. I made this wonderful book of photos. It was 100 photos that I had been taking of over 7 years of the children. So it's a collection of some of my best and favorite photos, professional or otherwise, of the children that I had been taking of them for 7 years, and I gifted that as a book. So in case you need some sort of reference of the fact that I give presents, I gave that too as a present. So today is January 3rd, as of when I'm making this video, and hopefully some of you are still, you know, in your resolution period and you haven't strayed away from it. So, but today's Thursday, and best of my knowledge, the next day is going to be Friday, and then the next day is Saturday, and the next day is Sunday, and all of those days are weekend days, and you're used to doing very specific things, and some of those things include drinking or other things. I mean, whatever you're gonna do, whatever you're used to doing, you made a habit out of that. And some of that shit is disgusting. And you might say like, well, I mean, how am I supposed to just quit drinking? How am I supposed to just quit smoking? The simple answer is you just stop. And I know that's not a simple answer, but how hard was it to start smoking disgusting cigarettes? Cigarettes are disgusting. Have you ever taken a break from a cigarette and then put one of those in your mouth and you're just breathing that hot, ashy air? That's disgusting. Do you remember the first time you had a beer or a shot of vodka or Jack Daniels? It's disgusting. And I hope that one of those companies, specifically ACJ Annuals Day, sends me a cease and desist letter with a $100,000 check attached to it. But will eel say, whatever, Ilway E say, we'll see. I messed that up. It's okay. There's no editing in any of these because I don't have the time. Also too, I'm gonna make another video about productivity, so you might wonder like, oh, well, what can I stand to gain from sobriety? And one of them is your productivity is gonna potentially go through the roof. You won't be so sad and depressed, and you won't be in this constant state of recovery. I mean, I definitely know the whole waking up and I was like, oh, I feel like shit, and I've got to like, oh, I gotta feel better, or I'll go like in the sauna, or I'll like just eat, and also gotta, my body needs something and I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of stuff in there and then recover all the way to happy hour time, then you feel kind of better, right? Or you go through your work day and you're just like, oh, I just went through it, oh, I need a drink. You don't, and you know, good luck to you and good for you if you have made it this far into the new year, the third day. But your productivity is going to go through the roof, right? And of course, it's a choice, just like anything else, just like, you know, rolling yourself. I dropped my phone. Just like rolling yourself a cigarette or pouring yourself a shot or driving your car all the way to a bar, getting out of the car, going in, opening the door, going and finding a seat, sitting down, saying hello to that, who's that bartender? My usual bartender's not here today. They must be sick. I don't think I'm gonna get my usual discount crap. I mean, that's also a choice too. And you'll have a lot more energy, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's not gonna be like, you're not gonna have cocaine energy or meth energy, whatever that is, because I don't know what those two things are. But it's not going to be like that, but you're going to have a consistent level of energy. And I'll definitely throw in a couple other bonuses too. Lay off the sugar and lay off the refined carbohydrates. Pasta, pizza, bread. All those things are going to cause an insulin spike and then are going to cause a crash. You might say like, you might be 30 days into your sobriety and then you're just like, oh man, I just ate a big bowl of pasta. And I'm sober, but I feel like shit. Well, don't. I mean, you're also doing some other stuff to your body that's not the greatest. So we got to make sure that we're making good decisions all around. And it really is that simple. It really is just diet and exercise, and surround yourself with better people. Telling some other people like, hey, this is what I'm doing right now. And if you're not willing to stand up for yourself, literally, who else is going to do it? Nobody's gonna come and grab your hand and say, off we go to Soberland. Literally nobody's gonna do that. And if they do say that, they're not gonna sing it like that. Not as beautifully, at least. Got my phone, don't worry about it. Not shattered. So, if you're in Soberland, welcome. I'm here too. And there are a bunch of other people that are willing to help you, though their voices may be silent, mine is not. So, if you need inspiration, if you need a gym buddy, if you need some information about supplements or food or diets, please comment below. And while you're commenting below, I know everybody says this, but I'm sincerely asking you to subscribe so that I can do this more often, so I can make more intelligent, informative videos to try to help you and try to help myself. And then also too, click the little bell icon that's down there. I think it's down there. I have a big screen that I'm looking at. So click the bell, and then when you click the bell, it'll say that I made a new video, and then you can go check it out. And we'll go from there. But if you comment, I'll know what's on your mind, and we can chit chat. Or if you personally know me, you can text me until I change my number, because I hope to blow up. Not literally, figuratively speaking. And I will have to change my number because too many people will be asking like, oh, hey Jay, what do I do now? Or I stopped with this and then I did this and whatever. I'm totally here to help. I'm sorry, I don't mean to mock, future people that I'm helping, but if you do have any more questions or concerns, let me know. This is Jay. I'm getting sober again. I am sober again. So good luck to you in getting sober. I'm gonna pick up my remote from the floor so I can turn off this camera. So goodbye.